watching The Circle. Now, Jamie Oliver's best mate and right-hand man, Toby Puttick, joins us this morning with his head chef, David Capay, to give us all the latest news on the fabulous 15 Foundation. You're going to whip us a delicious dish. Welcome, boys, to The Circle. Now, Toby, you have been working with Jamie for a long time and established this fantastic foundation. We're all big fans of 15 here at The Circle.
Good, good.
And you're going to make us something today. We're going to have a bit of a chat about 15 and a delicious dish.
I thought Dave can do some cooking today. Dave's the head chef of 15. Dave worked in London for how many years?
4 years.
In 15 London, and he's also been through Gordon Ramsay as well. So
you survived Gordon Ramsay.
He's done both sides.
And you look all of 14 years old.
Thank you.
He is. He's illegal, but let's no. Dave's. How old are you, Dave?
27.
27.
Wow.
There you go. And we're very proud to have him at 15. So basically, what we've got here is a dish which we do on the menu at 15 Melbourne, and it's a grilled tuna dish with a caponata, which is a traditional Italian kind of mixture of, as he will call, aubergine, and I often do as well, but eggplant.
Okay. Now, it sounds very fancy, so for our viewers at home, you're going to sort of be able to show us that it's actually very easy to do grilled tuna.
Of course.
It is.
Yeah,
tuna is really easy. So to start, if Dave gets that started, we can have a bit of a chat about the foundation and everything if you'd like.
Love that. Now, really passionate, because I was looking at some figures that a wonderful producer was giving us last night. 164, I understand, kids globally, and something like 97% of them are working as chefs in the industry.
97% of people actually working. The percentage working as chefs is a little bit low, but what we find is with 15 is that a lot of people who come through the program have got a lot of ambition through Jamie, as you do, and people like Dave and maybe myself even, to become chefs. And a lot of people, once they get in the kitchen, actually, after, you know, a week, 2, 3, 4 months, whatever it is, decide, you know, cooking, maybe it's not for me as a career, but I do enjoy it at home, which is great. What we find is a huge percentage of people actually go on to actually work, which is great.
Isn't that wonderful? Because you're taking these kids, when I watch the series, because I'm a big Jamie Oliver fan, they come from really hard backgrounds. And, you know, very much struggling to get employment, to get someone to believe in them. You've changed their lives.
I think one of the things I try and do personally with 15 is not make the next Shannon Bennett or Dave Capay, but if I can do that, that's absolutely amazing. But it's just to get these guys sustainable careers. So if that means they come to 15 and they say, I don't want to cook, but they then go on to work at Dick Smith, like one of my old trainees has, and he loves it, fantastic. He pays his rent now, he can now cook as well, which is fantastic. And he's really, really happy. And he's given himself a kind of, I suppose, a supportive lifestyle, which is great. If we do get people in the food industry, it's fantastic. And whether for me that's, you know, a pizza maker, a baker, whatever it is, great. So that's our main aim, is just to get these guys careers, really.
It's just wonderful. It never ceases to amaze me how cute... Are you right? Well, you're coming in for a bit of a...
I was going to say, Toby. Oh. Do you reckon Uncle
How are you doing?
Hello, how are you?
It's like Dickie Me.
It's reminding of Dickie Me there as well.
I was just wondering, would you get Uncle Jamie to come in on our show and come in with us?
I'll try my very hardest.
Because we love him.
Should we throw him in the back of a van?
We love
and we'll bring
everything
him
he
in?
does, even with the school dinners. We love that too.
He does some good
in England,
projects.
he does lovely things, and now he does the series with where he's in the country, and I wanted to ask him whether that was his really house.
It is his really house.
Is it?
It is really his house.
And he's got really all those things in the garden that he cooks up. I love it. Ask him anyway. Tell him Niecy wants him.
We will. He'll come for sure. So if we go over here...
This is very normal,
That's too
David.
much.
This is just what happens in the Circle kitchen.
Little heads pop up everywhere.
So what are you up to? You've done some...
So basically, here I've got sweating off nice and softly some red onions, celery and garlic.
That's good.
So we don't want to get any colour on them at all. And then we're going to follow with all our other aromatics over here. So we've got some pine nuts and some olives and some raisins that have been soaked in some nice red wine vinegar.
And what's this? Capers?
They're capers.
Yep.
So basically we get our base happening here, and the tomato paste goes in, and we cook that out, of course. And then we've got our eggplant that we have
Eggplant's
salted.
one of those things I think you have to have eggplant when it's been done well, because otherwise it could be too rubbery.
It's bitter as well, doesn't it?
So we've salted that overnight, and that extracts all the bitterness from the eggplant.
Okay.
And that's been deep fried as well. So basically we get our base happening here, and then once that's done, all our aromatics go in as well.
Well, we're in this Circle kitchen with Toby Puttick and David Capay from the Restaurant 15. I've called on my sous chef, Chrissy Swan, with her lovely Circle apron.
These knives are great, but not for fingers.
Yeah, be careful, please.
Yeah.
Now, what are we up to, boys, with our little recipe? Our grilled tuna with our eggplant
Okay.
caponata.
So Chrissy is going to finish off the dish now. So she's going to start adding our little aromatics in here.
So what do you got there? Capers?
Can I
We're going to go
do you want them all,
all
in
into
one?
here.
Yeah.
So the pine nuts, the capers. Yeah, that's it. Get it all in there. Get it all in.
So I've got to get this together because we have to eat it at 12.
Of
Just
course.
have to.
We have to.
What a hassle.
We love
So,
that's our highlight of the day.
Our olives and our raisins.
And you guys are going.
Yeah,
so
of
We
course.
used to go and
do
cook
it.
for customers. So
That much chili?
How
much you
it
like.
depends on how much you like.
It'll clean you out, that
Chili?
much.
Okay, so
Chili
put it all
hurts
in.
you when it, you know.
So put it all in there.
flip side.
What about that?
Now that's the finish. I'll show you that later.
Oh, you're just jumping
Grab
the
the
gun,
egg,
that's fine.
the eggplant up there.
Here we go. This one.
And you've got your good mate Jamie Oliver coming out to Australia for the Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah, he's coming here for about 3 days. He's doing a lot of stuff. So he's doing stuff with 15, of course. He's doing opening the Food and Wine Festival, I believe. He's doing. He's all over the place. Very, very busy.
And I think if you want to go and see him, he's at Hisense Arena. We've got some information on our website.
Yep.
The Circle,
Toby.
networkteam.com.au/the Circle.
Yeah.
Are you, Toby?
You sound kind of sexy when you
Are
say
you
that.
said,
yeah.
I can assure you I can be on
Yeah,
occasion.
yeah.
Are you sick of people asking about Jamie Oliver all the time?
It has its days. But most of the time, I'm pretty happy about the whole thing. If it's going to support the foundation and
Yeah,
the kids,
yeah.
I'm all for it. Ask away, you know. So.
But you're your own man, your own identity. You've worked your butt off. I remember seeing you in all of the work you did over in the UK,
Yeah.
and now back in Australia.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably only just a conversation point, isn't it?
I think a lot of people tie, obviously, Jamie to 15. He's like the godfather of the whole thing. I'm involved with 15 because I just love the work it does with the young people. And when I came back to Australia, I had the option to do a few different things, but I really enjoy 15 because, you know, I guess when I was a bit younger, I wanted to do more than make ravioli. So now I get to help young people along the way and show them how to make ravioli, and hopefully they get jobs out of
That's
that.
not
so
to
it's a good
say
thing.
making ravioli is easy, because I reckon that's hard.
It is hard.
Ravioli's hard.
Maybe you need to come back and show us how to make ravioli next
We'll
time.
come back next week or the week after.
Hey! Okay, so we've got to get this tuna
Okay,
happening,
so let's
don't
get
we?
the tuna. Pick up the piece of tuna.
How do you know a good piece of tuna? Rich colour?
Rich colour, deep colour, nice and firm to the touch.
And just at your local market, fishmonger, if you haven't bought tuna before?
Yeah, try and go to the market if you can, to the good fishmongers. You don't want to go for kind of a pale, tired-looking fish. I think it's quite obvious for, you know,
Yeah.
that it's not a good quality.
Yep.
And it doesn't smell too fishy either.
No, it's
No,
very
it
clean
should smell
smelling.
of the
It smells
sea.
like the sea.
So
right.
Dave's just put a little
That's
bit of
right,
extra virgin
Chrissy.
olive oil and salt and pepper
Salt?
on that. Yeah.
So, on
Just
you go.
put it on?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
lay it on, lay it
Oh,
on.
yum.
Lay it, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Sorry, Tuna.
Stand a bit further away and try it.
She normally, Swati names, whenever she's cooking an animal, she names it.
Only if it's a whole animal. That's the rule.
So you don't want to name a bit of...
No, because just
Doesn't
say
it
just
respect?
say this tuna when it was swimming was called Kelly, right?
Yeah.
There's other bits of Kelly on other plates.
Where does
so
Kelly
you
come
can't
from anyway?
Well, you get
What?
a vibe
She cooked
from
Morris the chook.
Why couldn't
Yeah.
it have been Diane the tuna or something?
Well, it could be.
Could have been.
The next tuna you hold, if it says my name is Diane,
Yeah.
then that's the name of that fish.
Now we're going to have to go because you guys have got to work and we've
Yeah.
got to push on with the show. But thank you so much for coming. I think we're meant to say hello to your parents quickly, aren't we?
Oh, of course, yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi, Mum and Dad.
Oh, it's lovely.
Rosemary.
Hello.